Sanibonani makomanda amahle, ngiphinde ngibulise bonke abalandeli be-Progressive Caucus Parties. Ngiphinde ngithi bonke abantu abafuna ukubona ilizwe lethu libuye abusheni. Guys, as all the MK political party supporters, this video is for you because there's something that is very important that we must talk about, and this is the boss lady, Mary Phadi. I call her boss lady because that's exactly what she is. You know, we're talking about the caliber of women that is in the top 1%. This is the president of the Trucks Association in South Africa. That alone should tell you what type of caliber of leadership quality we are talking about here. This is the same lady who was the convener of Mpumalanga before the election, during the election. She's the lady that we can credit the good result of Mpumalanga to. This lady, Mary Phadi, she's the lady that has made MK political party to be the main opposition party in Mpumalanga. There's a problem here. She was accused of hiring, hitmen, to get rid of her competition in the MK political party or in the political space in Mpumalanga. She was cleared by the courts for that reason. But now, the MK political party expelled her. They didn't want anything to do with her. They expelled her and said, listen, we don't want this type of cloud running over the party. The courts have ruled into her favor, saying that she must be reinstated into her positions that she lost in the MK party, and that's where the problem is. Because now her position has already been taken over. Notably, the provincial convener has been taken over by Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. Now, if Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane, another strong woman, has taken that position, what is going to happen? How is the MK going to solve this? Why is it that the MK does not come out, become clear to the public that, listen, we have acknowledged the court judgment or the court ruling over this case, but this is our position in regard of the provincial convener. Remember, they are busy preparing for their 1-year anniversary celebration in KwaZulu-Natal. So you don't want any dark cloud to be hovering around the political party when it is time to organize the people of Mpumalanga to go down to KwaZulu-Natal. Mary Phadi versus Busisiwe Mkhwebane versus the MK political party. Let's talk about that and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Zinjiva Ngwane Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, we're going to the MK political party to address this issue of Mary Phadi. Listen, guys, I made a poll on my YouTube asking you guys if my videos are too long. Sometimes when we record as content creators, depending on the topic that we are talking about, the videos can be lengthy. And someone complained, and I'm like, okay, let me make a poll and see how all the people, about 300 and something people voted, and the majority said, no, King, these videos, they are fine in their length. So, and other people said, cut them to 2 topics or 3 topics per video. Others said, no, they are a little bit too long. We're having an issue that TikTok people and other people from other social media platforms are coming to YouTube because your boy King is on fire. So they are coming here and they are used to the shorter format of videos. So I'm going to try to accommodate everyone as much as possible. I'll try to put timelines on time tags or whatever they call them on my videos if they are too long. But if they are not over 20 minutes, Nizoba strong, because the majority of the people said, King, your videos are right. But in this video, I want to concentrate on one video so that it doesn't take, I don't take too much of your time. Mary Phadi. What? Okay, let me just acknowledge that this 51-year-old woman, Moshe, Mary Phadi from Mpumalanga. Oh, quality. And not only that, the quality of leadership that the MK political party has in this woman. This is the type of leader that you want to lead. I don't want to necessarily say your province, but to be in legislature, because she's not a pushover. I told you guys, she's the president of the Trucks Association in South Africa. That alone should tell you. A male-dominated industry like that, and she's the president. You don't become a president because of Mushe. You don't become a president because of Namatragai too. You become a president because you work yourself up the rankings. Yeah? I mean, I want us to acknowledge and applaud that this is a quality leader from the MK political party. Unfortunately, the cloud came onto her and she had to now fight for her image and her brand, because to clearing her name was very important. Let's start in the beginning, what happened in the beginning, so that you guys can understand why she got to the point where she resigned.
And why do you think they would lie like that and have a propaganda machine like that and want to remove you based on false information?
Look, if you look at the whole process and the submission of facts to my legal team, is that they've been saying that I refused to resign, and of which I did resign. And they also sent me a letter to say I must give reasons why they should not remove me in the legislature. And indeed, I have responded to them. And then on both letters, there was no reasoning to it. But I've managed to obey to the leadership of Busisiwe.
Yeah.
And for the third time, it was the first time where they told me the reasons why I should be terminated. So it's quite interesting that they had to pass all the internal processes, but go to the fact that I should be terminated.
So why did you take that decision to resign, though, when they asked you to resign, if you knew that the allegations they were making against you were not true?
Because I'm a disciplined member from Busisiwe, and because I understand very well that Busisiwe has deployed me to do the work for them, and because I've got confidence with the work that I've already done in the province, and because I know exactly that I've been leading Mpumalanga province with confidence.
So if you are a disciplined member, then why are you not stepping down when they say to you, step down as leader in the province?
It is because that the media headlines the past weeks has been misleading. It says Jacob Zuma fires Mary Phadi for hiring hitmen. And also the letter, it says that there was a misappropriation of funds, whereas Busisiwe does not have a bank account in the province. And secondly, I was never arrested about the allegations that they are placing against me. So I was clearing my name. I went there because I wanted to bring the Mary that is in business, the Mary that is running the freight industry, and the Mary that has built a career, and somebody cannot just come in and destroy it like that.
And I think we must appreciate that in the beginning, it was messy in the MK when it comes to appointing leaders. Secretary General has changed quite a few times. A lot of leaders has changed. We had 1.12 members of parliament being removed in one go. Them taking the MK political party to court, the court ruling in the MK political party's favor. Because as a politician, you are a deployee. And I think one of, I wouldn't call it a mistake, but if I'm judging what Usis Mary did, one of the mistakes that she did is that when they asked her to resign from her position as the provincial convener and step down in the legislature, she did. She did. So if you have resigned from provincial convener and the MK political party has appointed someone else, you can't reappoint yourself back into position because of what the court is saying. Angazi nangitolerate or nizongitola later, or maybe angitola manje. You understand? The courts can't force the party to deploy someone in a position. The only thing that the court could have cleared Osmeri is the issue of her hiring a hitman. The court can say there's no evidence. I did not study the court rulings over this, but I'm just thinking out loud that the courts could have said, listen, you are wrongfully accused, and because of this reason that you say you were removed from your political party, the court finds that you are unfairly dismissed. That's what the courts can do. But the court cannot then add to say, listen, your party must reinstate you in all the positions that, no, it doesn't work like that. And the issue actually here that I'm finding here is the transition between her and Busisiwe Mkhwebane was a messy one, according to what Mary is saying. Boss lady.
Do you think that they were also trying to remove you to make space for Busisiwe Mkhwebane, because she has since been announced as the party's Mpumalanga leader?
Look, in MK, we are there as deployees. So even if they wanted to do that, I congratulated Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. I'm the first person that has written a letter to her, and the same Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane did not respond and come to me and say, can you please do a handover in the province? That was already a clear sign for me that there's something wrong that I don't understand there. And secondly, she is the person that has given me a letter that was terminating me, a letter dated 7 October, a letter that has got Floyd Shibambu's name on it when Floyd Shibambu was not a secretary. So the court is looking at all those documents to say, this is not accurate. The sequence of the dates and the information on those letters is just something else. And it is concerning for the fact that we've got judges in Umkhonto weSizwe, the people that can be able to look at those documents, the people that can be able to bring pride to the members of Umkhonto weSizwe all over South Africa.
Hold on a minute.
Now, here is the problem that happened here. During that whole mess that was happening, the MK then appointed Busisiwe Mkhwebane, my queen, the advocate of the people, as the provincial convener, coming straight from the EFF, And she says, according to her, she says, listen, I congratulated her. I sent an email of congratulation because I wanted to do a proper handover, situation there, but she did not respond to my email. And then later she then sent me an email of termination, of my position in the MK political party, and that was wrongfully dated. I think something like 7 October, when Floyd Shibambu was not the Secretary General of the MK political party, but his name was on the letter. So that is where the MK political party finds itself wanting in a way. So her energy immediately changed towards Busisiwe Mkhwebane. Remember, she's in the mindset that, listen, I've worked so hard for this Mpumalanga province. Mpumalanga, it is what it is because of me, and I don't believe that's true. Because you don't, nobody honestly commands authority over a province like that. Anyway, because the MK political party was just a few months old. You understand what I'm saying? People voted actually for Jacob Zuma and not for the MK political party. We can debate that all the time. There was no constitution that was out. The only thing that was out there was the people's mandate and all those things. People voted for Jacob Zuma. So whoever was going to run Mpumalanga, people were going to vote for Jacob Zuma. I believe that. But I think that our Mary and her team made it a little bit easier for people to vote. They invested their finances in it. They invested their time in it, moving people around and all of that. So I think now she had a problem with Busi, because Busi did not respond to an email according to what she's saying in this clip. So now we find ourselves in a difficult situation because she sees this letter and says, Bafetu, this letter is wrongfully dated. She took it to court, by the way. So the court said, no, but this process of you getting dismissed was not fair. But then on the next clip, she said that Busi replied. I mean, I'm confused, I'm confused, serious. Let's listen to say what she says about Busisiwe Mkhwebane.
Hold on, Mary. Are you saying that she blue ticked you? So you sent her a message, she didn't respond when you congratulated her as leader of the MK party in Mpumalanga because you wanted to do a handover and she wasn't interested in that?
She was not interested because I believe that as women, we should not pull each other down. And therefore, I have accepted and I was happy because it was going to give me an opportunity to concentrate on one role. But then she only said, thank you. She never responded. The next thing, she started calling meetings a day before. And specific on that way, I was not feeling well. And then the next thing, she sent me a letter of terminating me. A wrong letter. She should read it as an advocate. A letter dated, I repeat, 7 October, given to me on the 18th, emailed on the 17th, given to me on the 18th of November. So she should sit down and read. Floyd was not the Secretary General of Umkhonto Wesizwe on the 7th of October.
What happens to her now? Because she's probably reporting to that office tomorrow. What does the ruling today mean for your position? And where do you report to tomorrow?
I am reinstated as a convener of the province. I'll be taking my role. And what is important for us that we'll be doing tomorrow, we've already told the masses on the ground, we are concentrating on Moses Mabhida. We are going to make sure that we get buses to get people to Moses Mabhida. We are not ready for anything now. The order is there, and she cannot be running against the order. But by the way, maybe let's go back to say, we gave them 72 hours to respond to us as to they must give reasons why I've been terminated. They did not respond. We've given them a document from courts to say, come, let us sit and resolve this matter. They did not come. We again, the order says that they have another 2 weeks or 21 days for them to be able to respond. I would love for them to come and give evidence of whatever propaganda that they're talking about, because this is really serious. We don't have time for propaganda. We want to win the 2026 elections. They are disturbing the ground.
Well,
you see what's happening here. This is what I don't like. Now you said Busisiwe Mkhwebane did not respond, Ma'am Sis Mary. You said she did not respond, and now you said she responded and said thank you. So the response that you wanted, you did not get. You got the response that a cold response, let's call it that. So she did not blue tick you. She responded and said thank you. But you as a woman, you wanted her to, work hand in hand together, because there's this pretendence that, no, it's not about the position. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's about the position in politics. Don't let any political party, politician tell you, no, it's about the greater good of people. We are here to serve the people. No. They are there for positions. Politics is a very short career, especially now, ever since 2019. The politicians don't stay long in office anymore. You are lucky if you are to finish a term as a politician. You understand? Especially in the lower provincial structures. You are lucky to finish a term. It is about a position. So now my issue is that now there is double reporting into one office, because she's saying, no, I'm going to go back to provincial convener. We're organizing for the event in KwaZulu-Natal. We are busy with all of that. I don't know what Busisiwe is gonna do, but I'm reporting because the courts are saying I must report. And I repeat, the courts cannot appoint for the political party, and I'm sure she knows herself that when it comes to that, she can't win that fight. She took the party to court. And she's even saying on the previous clip to say, listen, the party's got judges. They are supposed to know better. You don't attack your party. If your fight is against Busisiwe Mkhwebane, aim it against Busisiwe Mkhwebane. If your fight is against the MK political party, aim it against the political party. Don't include judges and all the other people. Don't make the situation even messier than it is already. So for me, that double reporting is going to be a problem for me, because the MK political party has not yet responded formally to all of us to understand. The only message I think that is out there is that they have not received the court orders or the court judgment according to what Ausimeri is saying. So the MK political party is saying, no, we have not received the papers, so we cannot act. And so you have to respect that if they have not yet responded, Busisiwe Mkhwebane remains the provincial convener, whether me and you like it or not. And this is testing the MK political party, because what Busisiwe Mkhwebane does not have that Mary has is the few months in the political party as the experienced convener who led them into a successful election campaign. You understand what I'm saying? Busisiwe does not have that. So there is people that follow Mary. I always tell you guys, no one person leaves a party and does not affect the party. I don't care if that person was the cleaner in the political party. Any person that leaves the political party in a messy way especially will affect a minimum of 15 to 500 to 1,000 votes. You can imagine, you saw the type of support that she got in court. You saw that the ground, they are behind her. In fact, she's even going the length of saying the party is disturbing the ground. She's fighting this woman. I told you, this is Boss Lady Mary. So for me, find a flippant space for this woman in the party. Find umbobo, find a seat, find a position, flip and find something. Don't lose this quality. And unfortunately for her, because she does not like Batin, she does not like the EFF, she can't go to EFF, there's no other place for her to go. And she does not need politics, actually, this one. Right, la, she's okay. She's okay, yeah. La, she's okay. Make no mistake, she's okay. But what is important for people who has this is power. So put this lady in a position of power, MK. Don't lose such beautiful quality. I'm not saying remove Busisiwe Mkhwebane. You understand? Because that might even cause some other stuff. You can take Busisiwe Mkhwebane and put her there in that position where John Troppe stepped down in parliament, or whatever the case can be. I don't know. Do something, but keep this lady happy so that you don't lose the voters. So that you don't lose the voters of MK. Because now it looks like Busisiwe Mkhwebane versus Mary versus the MK political party.
You've won your case against the party today, but nothing stops them from finding other ways to remove you again and follow the processes. I mean, they could charge you for taking the party to court and say that you brought the party into disrepute. And I know earlier today you suggested that maybe the president is not in this, but I don't remember the president releasing a statement or saying something publicly in support of your fight. Where do you think this leaves you? I mean, you're working towards the 2026 elections, but the question is, will you be there?
Look, it is not about the position. It will never be about the position. It is about the heart that we have for the people to find the economy back into the hands. I'm an activist. I advocate on behalf of business, and the reason why I'm saying that President Jacob Zuma will be given that opportunity to engage with is because President Jacob Zuma is a father. And also secondly is that I don't have a choice but to write a letter to the president and apologize, to say, President, there was a cloud on my head and I wanted to fix that. It was not about Mkhwebane, it was about Mary Phadi's name that was used.
But he supports how things were done. I mean, he appointed Floyd Shivambu as the national organizer, now appointed as Secretary General. Hence, I'm saying the president hasn't come out to say these people have acted against my mandate. So how the party has dealt with this issue regarding you is supported by President Jacob Zuma. We haven't seen anything contrary to that.
It will be contrary to code. It will be contrary to the documents that I have. It will be contrary to the evidence that I have. Because at the end of the day, it is not about us saying that the president must not appoint anyone. We are just saying that the processes must be followed correctly so that justice can be there for each and every politician that is wanting to assist Umkhonto weSizwe.
Now we have this situation where there's going to a fight is going to break out between Busisiwe Mkhwebane and this lady and the MK political party. Busisiwe Mkhwebane is going to be tested right now as a provincial convener. Is she going to stamp her authority? Is she going to show that, hey, listen, mama, I'm also a boss lady. You don't attack me the way you attack me. You don't do what you're doing. You don't say the things that you are saying, putting our party in disrepute. I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to take your head on. And that's the problem with black parties. And that's the problem with us as Africans. And unfortunately, you get pushed in a corner where King has to defend himself. When King defends himself, they say, King, why are you fighting? Why are you fighting other black people? Pan-Africanists, that is what is going on. So now Busi has to respond. Remember, Busi is going to be on television very soon. She's a provincial convener of the MK political party. She'll be having interviews. Actually, I'm sure about Clement and all of them, they are calling her. And another thing I wanted to add, is this interview approved by the MK political party? Did she just go out there and put herself out there without the approval and the acknowledgement? Did she speak to the Secretary General, the national convener, the national organizer? Who did she speak to for her to go on live television? Because I believe you need to ask permission for this type of thing. That is national television. It's not a podcasting. It's national television. You understand? So... in fact, even at podcasts, they trend faster than national television. So if you're going to have a message where you're going to speak about the MK, I think you have to inform the spokesperson of the MK, the president of the MK. I'm sure there's protocol to be observed before going on national television or on a podcast or on a radio interview, whatever the case can be. You guys will tell me if I'm right or wrong. So she had to go and clear that cloud that she had on her head. I understand it. It was not a good thing for people to say, no, you have organized shooters to go and assassinate people. It was not a good thing. I'm standing with her on that regard. She had to go clear her name on that regard. So that is very good. But then she goes and attacks the EFF, the former EFF members rather. You can't bring someone who is 2 weeks in MK political party and then appoint them coming from the EFF that was competing against the MK political party, and then you say this person must be a provincial convener. Why?
That court that there are people coming from the EFF and they must not come here and take over what you guys have worked for. Is this the general sentiment of MK members on the ground about some of these members coming from the EFF?
That's what I'm hearing on the ground. But I was speaking for myself, because at the end of the day, that if you're not being honest to the organization must not even trust you more. I'm honest to the organization to say that you cannot see a person joining Umkhonto weSizwe 2 weeks before, and the next thing you give that person a role. How can we defeat EFF on the elections? And then from there, you make the same person to be the face of the organization. We could take anybody in the province and put that a person there. Okay. So I'm saying that I am not demanding to be the convener of the province, but currently I'm sitting with the order, and I will be talking to the president. I will be on the letter of apology. I'll be saying to the president, please, President, let's find a solution to this thing, because we cannot lose as a province in 2026.
All right, Mary Phadi, thank you so much for making time for us. All the best with your plans towards 2026.
On my birthday.
On your birthday. Happy birthday. And hopefully you'll still be there in 2026. Thanks for making time for us on Face the Nation.
Jacob Zuma has explained this issue of bringing people into power, I think 2 or if not 3 times, or if not 4 times. He explained it that this is a new political party. We are building this political party and we're going to have changes in the leadership position because we are trying to find the right people. He has said it quite a few times. I remember that. I'm not standing up for him, but you are in a political party that is saying it's not going to go for elective conference for the party up until 2029. So the Ubaba carries power in appointing people. And Ubaba did appoint Busisiwe Mkhwebane whether we like it or not. You understand? And why would you say that statement? That statement is also an attack to the Secretary General. You know, Batuban Mzanele Manyi, you also attacking him. You know, you got quite a few people from the EFF who came there. That's why I always say we black people, we always want to close for other people. We cannot be completely happy for other people. It's a new political party. It's not the EFF will find it difficult to do the same. You understand? Replacing top positions with people that just came into the party, even though they did it with Kang Nias, they did it with Busisiwe Mkhwebane, they did it with whatever. But on a provincial level, the EFF allows you to climb up the ranks. You understand? Because the EFF has got a system, it's got a running system that is there. But the NK political party is quite opposite of that. So you have to be mindful of what you say and how you say it. For me, clear your name. Talk about this issue of the courts clearing your name in terms of the you hiring hitmen and all of those things. Talk about those things. Don't unveil other fights. She says, no, this is what the ground are saying. The ground are not happy with EFF people coming and running. Well, the ground of the EFF, some of them are not happy with how the issue with Ndlozi is saying, but they're staying in the party. You understand? This issue of saying the ground is not happy, the ground will not be 100% happy with every decision that the political party has. That's why you find that nonsense in the in the ANC. They call democratic centralism. You know, the party makes the decision, the ground has to follow. The same with the MK political party. Baba makes the decision, the party has to follow. Now, you can't fight that. You can't fight that. And I'm saying, and I will repeat again, I want the MK political party to keep this lady. I love women with courage, women with boldness, women that have got no fear, brave women in the political space. And she's a boss lady, I'm telling you. She's a boss lady. You can't lose this caliber of leadership. Find a way to resolve this. Don't brush things underneath the carpet and ignore them. Come out and speak. And it's unfortunate that she spoke first. Because now when the party, the spokesperson of the MK political party, now when he speaks, he will be speaking in response of what he's saying, of which I don't like that. Be proactive. Don't always speak in response of what people are saying. Speak first. You know what is happening. Speak first and make sure that you contact people. You say, hey, King, we see the court has ruled in your favor. Listen, we are going to arrange a meeting with you and Baba, or with you and the Secretary General, or with you and whatever. So be patient. Please don't go out on media until we resolve this between the two of us. That's all. Why must I teach these political parties how to run their affairs? Man, they must pay me for consultation fee. Really, they must pay me. So you go on the comment section. Tell me what you think about what we just said. Should the EFF, should the MK political party get rid of this lady? Is she not good? Is she too bossy? Is she too strong of a woman? Is she intimidating some people because of who she is as a boss lady? Or should they keep her exactly for those same reasons? That is a very good question to ask and answer on the comment section. I would like to hear your thoughts on the comment section. And please, your boy wants to hit 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Why not subscribing? When you're watching the channel, you're not subscribing, show some love on the comment section. Click the like button, hit the bell icon, and make sure that you stay updated on every day when your boy King053 Mr. Easy Imale Nenge uploads. And also, I need your support on Paseta. You know that this channel is building a school, right? A Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. You know this channel is a channel of action. This channel is a channel that stands up and go into the field and actually does something. I told you guys, and I keep on reminding you guys that, guys, what if the political parties that we are voting for don't win? Are we going to sit around and do nothing? We as Africans must build institutions that are going to assist the future of our children. If we sit around and depend on politics, we don't know how the political climate will change in the future, in 2029. We don't know what is going to happen. Build your own institutions as Africans. Don't watch people building in Orania and complain. Don't watch people building in the AfriForum and complain. Don't watch people building in the Solidarity Movement and you complain. It cannot be an achievement, ladies and gentlemen, to have YouTube podcasts and TikTok accounts. It cannot be an achievement. We as Africans must stand up and build. That's all I'm saying. So we need 10,000 people. We need you to donate a minimum of 50 rand, a maximum of whatever amount you want to donate to the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. We want to teach the children history. We want to teach the children science. We want to teach the children economics. We want to teach the children technology. And we want to teach our children agriculture. No tata kanjani umhlaba wenu ningayazi agriculture. Smart agriculture, latest technology to do agricultural cropping, and all of them is very important. Our children must learn those things because Tina, our government has failed us. Let us not fail our children. Please send your contribution to the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Please, guys, I'm begging you, it's December. Before you eat all of your money, send us a 50 rand because we're having a fundraiser on the 2nd and 3rd of May. 2nd and 3rd of May, after Workers' Day, 2nd and 3rd of May, that weekend, we're having the fundraiser. We are doing, we want millions there. We don't want small money, we want millions. We've got guest speakers, international speakers that will be coming and speaking there. We've got Paseta Namibia coming, Paseta Lesotho coming. We've got all the Pasetas will be in one roof. We are not a small organization, but we need your support. Politically unaffiliated. We need to build schools for our children. That's the bottom line. And I would like to thank each and every one of you who has already contributed. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.